I don't know how to come back in from that. You know what I'm saying? I was picking one at random, and I don't know how you come back in from that. Anyway, we are back. We had last week off, didn't we? We had a week off, and we are back. Today is Saturday, November 23rd, 2024, and this is Share Beer Show 774. So we are back in the house. Bum, how you doing, man?
I'm hanging in there, Joe. Hanging in there.
Yeah. And we've got someone new to the show. We've got the Penguin.
Are you saying there, Joe D? Hey, I sound like the chairman.
Yeah, bro. All right.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason I start talking like this. For some reason
Burgess Meredith as the penguin. Yes.
Yeah. So I assume penguin means that you're in the penguin suit currently en route to a opera or symphony near you.
That would be correct. Yes. Yes. On the way to the symphony.
To the symphony. That's right. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. That's Bum, when's the last time you went to a symphony?
I'm not sure if I've ever gone to a traditional symphony. I take that back. I went to see Bugs Bunny on Broadway in 1989, where they actually played the Warner Brothers cartoons on screen with the music track removed. The voices and the sound effects they kept because they did record those on separate tracks. Mm-hmm. And some of the cartoons they were able to isolate, and it toured around the country with the local symphonies playing. So the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra provided the musical scores for those cartoons in place of the Warner's Orchestra, which was on the original cartoon. So
wow,
yeah, 89 or 90, Bugs Bunny on Broadway.
Did you happen to get the vinyl record for that? Was that on vinyl?
No, is there? No, I don't think there is. I have some CDs called the Carl Stalling Project with the music isolated from the voices and sound effects, but I don't know if there was any actual official recordings of that ever released.
That'd be interesting if there was from the Pittsburgh Symphony. That'd be kind of cool if it was.
Yeah. That counts as a symphony attendance.
Yeah. The only thing I went to like that would have been Beatlemania. I remember back in the day there was like what was that? It sounds like a similar thing to what you're describing, Bum. It was this. I don't remember. I was pretty darn young when my mom took me, and I did see the original Annie, the play, but and that had like a symphony or whatever playing there during the play, but not I never seen an actual symphony. I've seen a few plays, but that's it, So that's as far. I am familiar with the playbill a little bit, but yeah, that's it. That's the extent of my. I haven't even been to that many concerts. To tell you the truth, maybe I don't know. Maybe if I had to count them all up, maybe a dozen in my life.
Yeah, you said you were not a big concert goer.
Yeah, I'm not a big concert person, and yeah, in my past life, she had a group that she used to like to see, and whenever they would come to New Mexico, we would have to go see them. So I went and seen them at the same venue, what felt like annually, but that was about it, and that was all right, I guess. But
You know what? I think the penguin is froze up. How appropriate.
Oh yeah, how about that? Yeah, pretty appropriate. Yeah, yeah. We've got let's see, we've got Tommy in the house here. He says cheers, Joe D and panel, and up yours, Muskrat, and that's from Bum there. And we've got these are kind of flip flopped. I'm used to seeing them on the bottom. You know
It
what
takes a while to get used to, yeah, because it's opposite of YouTube.
yeah, it's like on YouTube, is it showing correctly? Is that
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just the way this is formatted on here.
okay? Okay. So it's actually oh yeah, this is weird because yeah, I'm on my end hosting the show. As the comments are like popping up for me, I see the person's handle come in, and then the comment pops in afterwards. Is it true?
Okay. The penguin has defrosted. He's thawed out.
I am back. Yes.
Oh, he thawed. Yeah, he thawed out.
Thawed out. Yep.
Nemo says the Phoenix Symphony is really good. Actually, I'm not that cultured, man. I'm just not that cultured. I'll take your word for it, Nemo. I believe you. You know, yeah, I believe you. I'm not sure. Well, I suppose if there was like a lot of money involved, and they were like, you know what, man, you're going to be a millionaire. You got to go to this symphony to claim it. I think that would get me down there.
Yeah.
You know.
I think if you're a fan, if you enjoy music, you owe it to yourself to go to the symphony at least once and hear a good symphony live performance, because the sound is incredible.
Sound, yeah, the sound. I've of course listened to, and I do have. Don't ask me which records I have, but I do have plenty of classical music. I have
Yeah.
6 different records, but so other than listening to in my own setup here, I have the musical instrument. He's talking about in the musical instrument museum that we have here. What would you say, Nemo? Is that actual Scottsdale? That's kind of that line of Scottsdale and Phoenix, North Phoenix. But I have been to that, courtesy of the Solus Ginger A-hole. When I first moved here, Pat invited me to do a photo shoot outside of the musical instrument museum up there, and that was the first time I had went by there. We didn't shoot inside; we shot outside of it. But a couple exotic cars outside of there, of course. If I'm shooting with Pat, it's got something to do with automobiles, so it's pretty cool. Second shooter for Pat, kind of. Yeah, Desert Ridge. Okay, yeah, that's that area up there. So, but that is something cool, man. Well, I think Mark is frozen again.
He refreezed.
He refreezed, man.
I'm back.
Oh, thawed out again.
Oh, he thawed
Yeah.
out.
I had to switch. An app. That's why it froze up.
Oh,
Yeah. Now I'm back for a little bit.
for a little bit. Yeah, you following GPS or something there? Is that? Yeah.
No, the ticketing app, so we can get into the garage for parking. Yeah.
Mark looks terrifying in the dark. I see dead people vibes. Cosmic
Hey,
Sunbeam.
little girl, you want some candy?
Right. Who's Cosmic Sunbeams, Bum? Is that some a name?
Oh, I do not know who that is.
Yeah.
Tommy Carroll wants to know have I ever tried, as he typed it, Old Frosh and Slosh Mark, I think you know what he means here too. Old frothing slosh.
Foam on the
The
bottom.
stale, you're breaking up, but I'll translate. The stale pale ale with the foam on the bottom.
Correct.
No, I never had it, and I forget when the most recent time was that they brought it back. May have even was it maybe in the 90s? I don't know, but never did try it. But that was
I
an
had a beer
Iron City
can.
product.
I had a beer can with Miss Frozen Slosh on it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah. Let's just say she wasn't a size 4.
Yeah.
So,
all right, gentlemen, time for the penguin to go to his native domain.
okay, Mark, you enjoy, man.
See ya. Have a good
All
Thanksgiving.
right, Mark.
You and
See
the
you
boss
next
have
week.
a good one. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. Later.
So with that, Bum, it pretty much is just going to be you and I, right?
Well, if Coach isn't here yet, and Tom already warned us about his technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So
What time is the Steel Worldwide Report, as some would call it, will be? You have to stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up shortly here. You don't have to wait too much longer, but you'll have to wait a little while longer. We usually try to do that at the bottom of the hour, to use that old AM radio talk vernacular, if you will, right? That old. So leading into Thanksgiving, we are now coming into Thanksgiving. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Bum? If you are celebrating it at all?
I'll be celebrating it. It's just a matter of if I'm going to work it or not, which will be that night.
Oh,
So I have not yet made my decision on that. After I am done eating, I may not feel like working, but I can't make my decision that late. If I it's a paid holiday for me regardless of whether I work or not.
mhm.
And if I do work, it's double time and a half. That's why there's the incentive to
Oh,
work.
hell
So-
yeah, it's an incentive. Hell yeah.
So we shall see. But yeah, I'll just be getting together with the family as usual.
Okay. All right. And you'll travel over there, I assume.
Yeah.
Are you responsible for bringing any sort of dish or any sort of anything?
I usually you're going to get a lot of this tonight.
Okay.
I usually just bring some sort of dessert, store purchased, of course. So that's it.
Yeah, I am. I have family coming in town. Thank goodness they are still willing to come in town to Phoenix here. They'll be arriving starting in the next couple of days. Some are staying with me, some are staying at hotels. And so we'll have a full assortment of stuff, some smoked and some not so smoked. I currently I just finished smoking 3 briskets. Those are for some folks that are traveling to their families and want to take some smoked brisket with them. So those will be resting for the next. They're already smoked for 10 hours. Then they'll be resting for another at least 10 to 12. And then in the warmer, I have a nice little warming oven, and resting in there for 10 to 12 hours. And then I'll slice and freeze them. Slice, vacuum seal, bag them, and package them up and then they'll be ready. They'll be frozen and then ready for them to warm up on the other end. Nice safe travel, and they'll get there and fill whatever house they're at full of nice, wonderful mesquite smoke.
So, speaking of which, Joe, speaking of which, guess what I ate for dinner about
Oh,
3 hours ago?
oh, wow. Well, do tell.
I'm glad I saved this for the show. I didn't know Mark wasn't going to be here, and we need
Content.
content.
Yeah.
I ate some new creation pulled beef.
Oh, all right. All right.
It's been a year. I decided to give it the 1 year test.
Okay. And what'd you think?
It was great. I ate it with some rice, mixed it up with some rice, tasted great.
Oh, yeah.
Still got a big portion left. I kind of made a little bit too much rice for the amount of meat that was there, but no big deal. And it tasted great. Yeah.
Good.
So I don't know if I'm your first customer that waited a year to have some to see if it how it held up in the vacuum seal.
No, you're actually the first. Yeah, because you were part of that testing. You were part of the early testing. So yeah, there's nobody else that would have an opportunity to
Yeah.
start. And most people, yeah, be like the way Nemo did it here. Yeah. It's 2023 vintage.
Yep.
Hey, but that's that's the purpose of a good vac seal and freezing. As long as you keep it frozen, man, it'll last for quite a while. And what? So how did you reheat it? Did you just throw it in the microwave or
No, just into some simmering water.
Okay, yeah, that's the preferred way. And it'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? It'll be just fine. Good. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad you liked it. Of course, I've evolved since then. We might have to get another sample batch out there to see what you think of what we're doing nowadays. But I do have those going. I'll have turkeys. I didn't quite put it out there, because I take care of my mom. You know what I'm saying? My mom, between that and working, I like to see her. I didn't see her today, which kind of no pun, no pun intended, but kind of bums me out a little bit. Don't get to see her. But I'll see if I can see her tomorrow or not. We'll see. There's the incentive for going to see her on the weekend is I can get bagels. that good bagel shop is down the street from her, man. I am not even kidding. It's like 2 to 3 minutes away. So that's the incentive. I went by there yesterday and picked up some bagels. So we had bagels this morning for breakfast. No, this freaking over there, bum. You can get really good bagels. At several different places. It's not a big deal. Over here, I mean, you can get a bagel, but to get a bagel, right, is a big deal. So to me, at least, right, to me, we also actually Thursday, another drum roll. We had the In-N-Out down the street from me open up. In-N-Out Burgers, that's right. The In-N-Out Burger down the street, man. I mean, that sucker's like a mile away, mile and a quarter, maybe. Yeah, they opened up and talk about. So the roommate had given me a hint that it might be open. So I said, all right, let me see. So as I was cruising back in to my terminal that I work, where I work, and I knew I would drive by it on the freeway. I didn't see anything from the passing by because it's immediate off the freeway. You can see it. So I was like, I don't see any cars over there or anything. But I saw like an army of red and white people, right? That's the uniform color that In and Out wears, of course, if you're not familiar with it. And so I was like, I wonder if they're even open. So I went to, did my whole thing when I got back to the yard, and then I clocked out and I says, you know what? I'm going to drive by there just in case, because this is probably the best time to go because nobody knows it's open yet. And sure enough, I went, boom, now open sign. Boom, went and parked right in front of the door. Boom, went in, went right to the counter. Give me four. I told that lady, give me four. Double doubles, baby. Give me four of them bad boys and two of your lousy ass fries. Bum. I don't know what it is with In-N-Out Burger, but they've got to have some of the worst fries of any franchise ever.
I could not tell you because there's still none of those around me.
Oh my God, they're just I don't know what
there's an In-N-Out oil change that kind of rips off their logo and colors.
Oh, do they? Okay.
And I wonder if they did that on purpose. People seeing that on the highway. Oh, let me turn in here.
Oh
well. Well, while I made the turn, I might as well get an oil change.
I might as well get it. Yeah. There's this place over here. It's a chain. I think it's called what is it? 5-minute oil change or something like that. I went to one to get an oil change. Don't ever go there. That place is expensive as hell. And the way they're set up, the minute you pull into there, there's no way to turn around. It's like a drive-through at Burger King or something. You're locked in.
Oh, wow.
The minute you pull in, and they don't have their pricing anywhere. So you can't see the pricing till you pull in the bay. So I was kind of committed at that point, right? It was like I want to say it was like $120 some for that oil change. And I was like, you know what? You get this one time, once, right? Because I ain't coming here again. Screw that. Yeah, was it 15-minute oil change or something like that? 5-minute oil change. I forget what the hell it's called, but yeah, I was like, don't ever go there again. Yeah. Yeah, look, this is kind of my point, Bum. You see this comment here, animal fries only when going to In-N-Out. You know why you need stuff on the fries and by the way, Bum, you've never been there apparently. Animal style is like grilled onions and cheese on the fries, right? They have an animal style, so it'll be like their kind of Thousand Island ish dressing with cheese and grilled onions. And anytime you have to have anything on your fries, it's kind of like barbecue. When you have to have, when they serve it with sauce, it's for a reason, right? Yeah, if the meat is good, if the barbecue good, it can stand on its own, right? Yeah, them fries, bro. You gotta have something with them. Yeah. See, Nemo says In-N-Out fries are good if you eat them within 5 minutes of leaving. Like you know what's funny, Bum? You get their fries. Say you're gonna eat there, right? And you're like, okay, you get them. You watch them put the potato in the press, like that. Wash them, right? They rinse them. They put them in the fryer right in front of your face. And then when you get them, you're like, okay, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to eat them. As you're eating them, by the time you get to about your 10th fry, you're like, these are getting bad by the second here. What the
That's
hell?
wild. That's crazy.
It is. They're just they. I live, like I said, like a mile and a half from that place. By the time I got home, they were already hitting that critical minute. Where it was like, as a matter of fact, a roommate was like, I can't even eat these anymore. Like, they're just, the burgers are decent. But to me, the thing about In-N-Out is you have to at least get a double double. Don't get a single because you'll never taste the damn meat. The patties are super thin. So I always get a double double just so you can taste the meat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I guess that's the thing these days. Everybody loves the smash burger, super thin, which I don't get.
Yeah, they're you know what? And this is an interesting one. Yeah, In-N-Out double double still the best bang for your buck though, under $6. Yeah, he's right. It's if you get just a double double, and that's what I got. I went and got 4 of them, 2 for me, 2 for her. And but this comment right here, Culver's. Do you have Culver's, bum?
Nope.
Culver's butter burgers. They kind of fry their burgers with butter. Culver burger chain, one of the best from the Midwest. I believe that's a Wisconsin chain, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I don't really think they're that great. They have custard as well, so they're kind of known for their custard, their frozen ice cream ish type stuff. I kind of compare, like, I feel like if you like Dairy Queen, then you might like Culver's. But there's some Culver's fans out there, and I don't know. I ain't feeling it. We also, at the same day that In-N-Out opened, there's a place across the street from it here, Dave's Hot Chicken. I've never heard of it. It's a new chain, Dave's Hot Chicken. I've never. What's this? Muller said. Jody hits in and out. He spelled in and out wrong, by the way. No, it's not an in. It's not and out. Eats 2 double doubles as a warm up and orders 4 takeaway. Yeah. Hey, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Hey, we all know the chairman would. The chairman would order, I don't know, how many would he order, bum, and freeze them, and then defrost them and warm them up in the microwave there?
Well, he's not going to order them anymore since he's found the magic of the Ninja.
Oh, really?
Where he can burn his own burgers.
So wait. Okay, no, but I was kind of referring to the Mac rib. Is he not gonna?
Oh no! He's eating the Mac rib.
Okay, yeah. The Mac rib, is it out yet?
Yeah, he's actually had a couple already, and
Oh.
he's on the road this weekend, and he says he's going to eat nothing but McRibs.
Yeah, see, apparently James is a huge fan of Culver's. I'm not. I mean, they're not terrible, but to me they're like a Dairy Queen to me, man. They're not that great. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah. See, he's yeah. Okay, so Nemo's talking about Dave's is all right. It has a bunch of celebrity monkey behind it, so it has a lot of marketing. Oh, okay. Oh, money. I'm sorry, not monkey. Oh my God, what the hell? Screwed that up. Monroe's hot chicken is better. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I had never heard of it. And then, of course, as they were building it, it was like Dave's Hot Chicken. What the hell is that? I never heard of it, but it's down the street. So at some point, I guess I'll have it. You know what I'm saying? But let's find out what Billy D likes, what he's into, and what he's doing for this Thanksgiving season. Oh, yeah. Well, always good. Billy D had a week off as well. I have to see what he's up to. We got the light trying to come on. Now it's on. All right.
Billy D plans on doing a lot of gobbling this Thanksgiving.
Oh, does he? Okay. A lot of gobbling, huh? All right.
All righty. For tonight's beverage, tonight's new Mexican lager, believe it or not, I have not done this one yet. We have another comeback from a week off, which means another quart of Mexican lager. So we got the Modelo quart.
All right.
Believe it or not, I have not yet had Modelo. Regular Modelo as part of my Mexican lager challenge here. Once again, not available in my area. This was also purchased at Paco's Mexican Market and Exxon in Winchester.
Ah. Nice. And Modelo's is always good. So
yeah,
it's
not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. That's a pleasant one for sure.
Okay, to the Steel Worldwide report, as it was called.
Yeah, as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna lead off with something here, Joe, that was kind of demanded.
But you want to clear up the comment here. It says, Bum has mad cow disease. And earlier he said that, low energy Bum is not feeling this show. You want to clarify these comments?
Well, I'm trying to make up for low energy Andrew. I remember they used to call him low lighting and low energy Andrew. So 209J Jones in the chat. And Jones, we were going to play your video where you gave the hate to Coach, but you took the damn video down.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's what, what
the he called Coach a fat pig.
Oh, did he really? Oh man. Oh wow.
Said he's getting fatter all the time.
Oh well, I can't say nothing, man. I've been gaining weight like a sieve. Oh my god.
I'm just quoting Jones. I'm not saying that myself. So our leadoff video here, and forgive my voice.
You're perfectly fine. Yeah, he's getting over something here, folks. He's playing hurt right now. He's playing hurt.
My voice is breaking up worse than Vega's does.
Yeah, no doubt.
So speaking of Vega, this video was demanded to be basically lead off the malt liquor report here. Now, Joe, I always tell you the timestamps here to go to.
Yeah.
We're going to try our best not to play any of the music in, because you don't want to hear the background music in this video. Okay. So
no charge.
I will give you specific directions as to where to start and stop the video at. So as we start here, you can start right at the very beginning of the video. Once again, this is Vega.
Okay.
Vega has malt liquor news here.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we'll share the screen here. Takes a second to set this up. We are into it here, and then I was, of course, talking about jazz earlier, so there's all that research that was being done. And here we go, Vega.
It's time, folks. It's time to debut a brand new malt liquor. And none of y'all know jack shit about this right here.
Okay.
Grind City Brewing Company.
Oh.
Straight off the dangerous streets of Memphis, Tennessee. I'll tell you how fucking dangerous the streets of Memphis are.
They are.
The streets of Memphis are so fucking dangerous that guy, he stayed in the fucking hotel room. He wasn't even trying to troll them streets. Real fucking talk. Tiger Tail craft malt liquor. You know it's malt liquor because it says malt liquor right there on the fucking label. Get mad about it. Get fucking mad about it.
Wow.
Oh, where's that fucking
Uh-oh. 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 Get the readers out. Get the readers.
Oh, 7.5% alcohol by volume.
All right. And the IBUs? What are the IBUs? Come on.
So we're talking about the vicinity of a West Coast Old English. Tiger Tail. Malt liquor.
Whoa.
Okay, you can stop it there.
Okay. Yeah, there's the voice again, bum. That malt liquor.
Yep.
Oh. Is he hitting puberty? Is that what's going on there?
No, I can't. I got no room to talk.
Dude, he is right about the rough streets of Memphis. My God. I get customers telling me about Memphis, man, and it's hot over there. It is wild.
Oh, Vega always talks about Memphis, yeah.
It is, man. Woo.
So, okay, I've never gotten this specific for a time to jump to, but jump to 4 minutes 32 seconds.
4:32. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, you know what? You know what was weird for it, and I was about to bring this up. But for probably 3 weeks, I hadn't gotten flagged for anything. And I was like, you know, because Bum, I would message you guys right after I mean, immediately after the show, and I've got dinged twice for that show. I hadn't gotten anything in a couple. Well, they made up for it this past week. Let me tell you, they were dinging me multiple times.
Oh, wow.
I was getting notifications multiple times this week for those past shows that I hadn't gotten dinged. They made up for it. Okay, here we go. 4:32.
Yeah.
You need to fucking preempt the goddamn malt liquor report and showcase this shit right here, right meow. This is malt liquor news. This is a new malt liquor. You're the guy that does the malt liquor report.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna do our due diligence here, right? We're gonna go to Untapped.
Yeah. I do not believe I looked this up on Untapped.
Yeah, so we're gonna do our due diligence. I'm not a robot here, so we'll fill in the blanks here, and we'll do we'll do him right. Grind City, right? What was it called again?
Tiger Tail.
Tiger Tail. There it is. It showed up right there. All right, here we go. 1,460 total on here. 3 in the last 30 days. 7.5%. No IBUs rated. That's why he couldn't tell you how many IBUs there was. 3.39 bottle cap rating, bum.
Not bad for a craft malt liquor.
I feel like that's got to be one of the highest rated malt liquors.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting me one of them.
Behold, a malt liquor handcrafted for a bold and smooth flavor. This new and exciting malt liquor will capture your taste buds, but don't let this distract you from its crisp, refreshing finish. Tread lightly with its thin body and pale color, because this malt liquor is like catching a tiger by the tail. Oh, bump, right? And here is a better look at it, because you might or might not be able to see Vega's video here. So here's some looks at the beer, and then, it's so whoa, look at that one. That's impressive.
Is that the same?
Tiger Tail.
Did they change labels? Is that what's the deal there?
They must have, because why would you switch from this? Why would you switch from, if that is your?
Is that that's not a can, is it?
Yeah.
Is that a can?
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, I have no idea, but it seems like it is. Let me scroll down here and see if anybody. Well, look at this one, Bum. This one looks like it had a tiger on it as well. Grind City.
Okay, that's sitting in a koozie.
Yeah, look at here's another person. It's a can.
Ah, okay then. Wow.
Why would you switch to that other plain can?
Yeah, that one there is kick ass.
Yeah, this one. Look at that. Look what?
Yeah.
Why would you switch? Unless this costs more. Well, it's the answer to all questions is money, right? So maybe this was just cheaper, obviously, because it looks cheaper. I don't know why you, especially a malt liquor, this grabs you, man.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I would buy that. Here's a look at the brewery. It looks like that's a cool brewery, man. Speaking of jazz, how about Memphis? Memphis is over here. Hello. Let me clear my throat. Right? We were talking about jazz in the pre-show. What do we have here? Oh, is this pepperoni? Pepperoni, cheese, and crackers? Is that how that works? Is that what that is? That is.
I can't tell.
That's interesting. I've not had just pepperoni, if that is what that is. Yeah, because you got those pepperoncinis that are those Italian peppers that are with it, banana peppers, whatever you want to call them, and then it looks like some cheddar cheese with some seasoning sprinkled on top, some thin crackers. Wow, that's pretty cool. Let me, if you don't mind, Bum, let me look up a couple of their beers because it looked like there was a different color of a tiger in there as well. Yeah, because they have Tiger Tail, Poppies, Pills, the God Hopper. I thought maybe there was a cat kind of theme to their beers, maybe, but maybe not. Yeah, I guess not. It's more of a Grind City, meaning like a gear or something like that. That makes more sense.
Okay, once again, Nemo knows here. He says the one Muskrat has is the normal can. The Tigers are the college promo cans.
Oh.
That malt liquor is the official beer of the Memphis Tigers. So there you go.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta say, man, I'd kind of prefer the.
Yeah.
I'd be looking for the official Memphis Tigers can. All right, let me back it up a little bit so we do our due diligence. You did your due diligence, looking it up and everything. He can't say anything about that.
This is malt liquor news. This is a new malt liquor. You're the you're the guy that does the malt liquor report.
No charge.
Stop slobbing the pole lock.
Whoa.
And get to the real fucking news, Bum.
Whoa. Oh.
Malt liquor.
And that's it. Cut it off.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Oh, what the hell? You know, did someone in Memphis cut his balls off? Is that what happened? And liquor is all he's got. What's going on there?
Alrighty. Up next is 40-ounce Causer, who shout out to Causer. He actually did an on-camera video for the first time in quite a while this past week. This is not it. This is a short.
Okay.
And the short is titled Crushing Bum's Feelings.
Oh. Wow. Is he really? Okay. Oh, wait. Pardon me while I figure out how it sent me these links here. Let me see. There's a chance I might have got the same video. No. Okay. I did it right.
Up yours, bum.
Up your Your screen is tiny on
my apologies. Let me replay that. That is, yeah. Let me redo that.
Even though I don't, it's killing me to watch the video a second.
Up yours, bum.
We'll replay it again.
Up yours, bum.
Must you, Joe? Must you? I hate to see.
I know the sheer agony here.
Crushed leaves like that.
That's asphalt guy. Yeah, trolls. Yeah, that's funny, man.
All righty, now we are going to move on to the chairman, and I gotta, for anybody who doesn't know, which includes you, Joe. Right as we speak now, the chairman is on the road. It's a troll weekend.
Oh,
and where the hell's he headed? He headed to what was it, Alabama or something, and then to New Orleans, and then he was going to go to Texas, but he canceled that, and so God knows where he's headed to.
Yeah, who knows?
So we'll see if this is the weekend that it happens, whatever it is.
Right? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. No one's holding their breath. In other words, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So a while back when we played one of his videos, Joe, I think when he was eating the shrimp, maybe, or the crab, and he was tossing the shells.
Yeah.
And you speculated, you said, what, is he just throwing those on the floor? And I said, no, he's got to have a trash can there. Remember that?
You gave him too much credit. Yeah.
Well, we have our answer here now.
Oh, okay.
So this is something that this is from one of his live streams. So not everybody may have seen this. So as we join this clip, he's in floor mode. You know how sometimes he just decides to randomly go down to the floor.
Yeah.
So he's down on the floor here.
He's on the floor. Okay.
Still live.
Oh boy.
Try and be professional, try and be fucking professional.
Dear God.
Then you go fuck yourself. What is that fucking lobster right there? Act professional.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay. Here we are. Yeah. Is what it is, Is what it is.
It is what
his favorite expression. It is what it is.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, that's the sad trombone right there. Unfortunately, we confirmed what I already knew. And you're too nice a guy. You were giving him far too much credit.
I should have known.
Yeah, he was. What's hilarious is that's days later and it's still on the floor. That we might have all gave him too much credit for sweeping it all up at some point.
Yeah.
That is what it is. It doesn't clean itself up, dog. No.
All right, we're going to move on to more chairman here.
Okay.
And go to 1125.
1125.
And this gets back to the last show when Coach called him during the show.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did do that. And 1125. There we go.
MP, Southside.
Yep. Special shout out to Coach. Called the burner on Saturday night.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. When did he become a Lakers fan?
Oh, he got his Bronny James shirt that he's going to be wearing while he's trolling this weekend.
So is that just for the weekend? Is he's a part-time Laker fan for the, because he knows that's my basketball team, right? So is that influence him?
I don't think so. I think he got it for the sole purpose of trolling.
Okay. So he's trolling Bronny now? Is that what's happening?
I guess he's trolling people by wearing that jersey to piss people off.
How's that pissing people off? Am I missing something? What am I missing?
I don't know. I don't know much about the NBA, but isn't his presence on the team kind of controversial?
Yeah. Well, he's down in the D League now, so all right. Sure. Here we go.
Oh, yep.
No charge.
And let me cuss out the fucking panel live. Yep.
Ooh.
Mow down the whole fucking panel.
Ooh. Didn't sound good.
Yep. Semi-automatic troll power on the liberal fucking trash. Yep. Hold this L. Hold this fucking L for 4 fucking years.
Hold the L. Is he holding that? Who's holding the L, bum? Who's in charge of
us liberals on the panel?
We're holding the L.
We're holding the L.
I wasn't quite clear.
Yeah.
Who had the L? Like if he was holding the L,
Nah.
or who's in charge of holding the L? Okay. How big a L? Is this a lowercase L where it just looks like an I? Or is it an actual?
No, it's a capital L.
Okay, capital L. Okay. I didn't know if he knows. Actually, there should be some clarification on that, because if you're holding a lowercase L, it's not that big a deal.
No, you got to learn to speak his language.
Okay, I'm not trying to understand what's happening in there by any means. Here we go.
Craft beer cunts. Fucking soy boys.
Soy boys.
Smug assholes. Man, looker.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, soy. What's this term? Soy. I feel like I'm.
Oh, you've never heard that term before?
Soy boys. What's a soy boy? Is that?
How do you describe a soy boy? It's like a weak-minded, maybe slightly effeminate male who's like in
hat. Is that the type that would wear a purple hat? Is that what it is? Or
yeah.
Is that? What? So a soy.
So you consume soy products as opposed to like meat or whatever.
I would think, because soy is salty, so I would think that it would describe someone that's salty, which it would describe him perfectly. I don't know, kind of salty, like trolling, like someone that's salty and kind of cowls all the time. Nemo says all soy diet. Okay. Seems like I don't know. I only know a soy sauce. So to me, soy sauce is salty, like that umami kind of flavor. When I want to add, some of that umami to my food, I usually will go for soy sauce. So to me, it's kind of a good thing, soy, because you're like, oh yeah,
I know soy sauce is salty, but soy itself, no idea.
Yeah, I kind of have no idea.
So there you go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Low testosterone. Well, that describes him perfectly. Right? Little man, little hands, all the things.
I can't laugh too hard.
Okay, moving on,
But
Bubba.
that is a common term, soy boy.
It is okay. All right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
never. I am catching up. Apparently. Okay.
All righty. This is also the chairman. Go to 840.
That. Okay. We have a new link, and let me get that in 840. Okay. Yeah, I am getting educated right now, man. That's yeah, 840. Here we go. All right, soy boy. You know, the more you say it, the more kind of yeah, it does sound kind of all right.
I know Muskrat definitely didn't fucking vote. Muskrat is a fence riding, Monday morning quarterback. No, he definitely didn't support Trump. Lane Wolf, no fucking way. He's 100% Mexican. You know. He even said when I trolled him in the comments that, oh yeah, be happy with your Hitler wannabe. Yeah, okay, guy. Yeah. Okay. Those motherfuckers would be all over celebrating fucking Harris winning. Yeah. Not on the white man's watch.
Oh my god! What?
Not on the white man's watch.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, what did Seal do? Cussed out the whole Share Clown Show panel. Cussed all those motherfuckers out. Yep. Yeah, Lane Wolf. Yeah. Yeah. He supported Trump. Yeah, okay, guy. Yeah, okay. Fuck out of here. Man,
Okay, that's it.
Was all this food prepared on the grill?
If let's see here, let me take a look. Oh yeah, anything you've seen from the last 2 months has come straight from the Ninja.
Okay, I was wondering if it was
Yeah.
from the Ninja.
Yeah.
Does his cherished Trump support the Ninja? Is that something that's supported?
Uh
Red Hat. I'm wondering.
yeah, I think Trump said that it's like the greatest thing ever in the history of cooking.
Okay, I was just kind of curious if
Mhm.
that's all right. All right, we'll carry on then. Yeah, he's under the all right. Ninja Sizzle. Yeah, Ninja Sizzle.
I still can't believe the chairman didn't buy the deluxe version that has the flat griddle attachment too. I guess he didn't know.
Well, he only had so
He-
much money. Now he's got no more money showing there. So
Yeah. But
Yeah.
damn, he could have been making himself some pancakes and everything for breakfast.
yeah, talk about a true American breakfast there, right? Yeah, really
So,
going all out, dog.
okay. So here's somebody that's not a true American because he's from Canada.
Oh,
Cody Jinks hat guy. So go to 145.
Fuck you, Canadian asshole.
here we go. 145. You said
Yeah.
145. Here we go.
For supplying me with this delicious cold 45.
Oop, go back a few seconds.
Like it's
I must have screwed up.
shoutouts to Bum
There we go.
Oh yeah.
for supplying me with this delicious cold 45. Like it says on the label.
32.
It's fucking delicious every time.
Every time.
Folks.
Works every time.
Folks.
Jump ahead to 3 minutes.
3 minutes even. Here we Oh man, that was
Went on to
not bad.
Bum's
No
channel
charge.
and saw that he took down all of his videos, including the Roy Orbison Part 1 video. We're still waiting for Part 2, Bum. But why would you take down Part 1 when you don't have Part 2 out yet? Did I say Part 2? Yeah, Part 2. How are we ever going to find the Roy Orbison commercial from 19 whatever 70 something 80 something without your video out there asking for people to find it? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait,
I had a fairly good reason to make the videos private briefly, but there was no excuse to not immediately take them off private, which I didn't do right away. They're back up, so no big deal. So,
and that can looks like it barely made it actually.
I think everything arrived intact.
Yeah, intact, but I mean, did you see the damage at the bottom of the can here?
That may have possibly been the way I purchased it.
Oh, okay.
I did buy it in Detroit after all.
Okay, yeah, you never know. Yeah, because that right there at the bottom, that looked like it. Man, it was.
Oh, like somebody stabbed a pen into it.
Yeah, like they were about to shotgun that 32-ounce beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never noticed that. I'm going to assume I got it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, it made it. No harm.
Yeah. All righty. So, speaking of what Cody Jinx Hat guy just brought up, once again, this is Vega.
We got
and go to 910.
910. All right. Here we go. It's a little late on my pausing. I don't know why. Today. Whoops. 910. Whoops. My bad.
Shout out to Loot Bag Jerry.
Cody Jinx that guy.
Oh, I've got a slight delay here. What's going on? That's weird.
He's changed his name 47 times, but
wow, let me back it up a little bit.
Shout out to Loot Bag Jerry. He's changed his name 47 times, but I just refer to him as Loot Bag Jerry. That way, you know, I got a reference point. But yeah, I watched his video today, his used to be video, and he put me on to the fact that Bum took down all his shit. He took down all his videos. He even took down the Roy Orbison video, of which he promised a part 2, of which he never fucking delivered. So let's see, Bum. That makes you Ned Flanders look like a Ned Flanders doppelganger.
Oh, yeah.
It makes you allergic to the sun. It makes you allergic to sunlight.
Okay. 3.
It makes you pale.
All right.
Frail.
4, 5.
And now you're also a big fat fucking liar, Bum.
Oh.
Never say you're gonna part 2 the Roy Orbison video, and then don't part 2 the Roy Orbison video.
Oh. That we got to rewind that.
Never say you're gonna part 2 the Roy Orbison video, and then don't part 2 the Roy Orbison video.
Oh, ooh, someone got hurt. Someone got hurt on that one.
That's disrespectful, bum. You're disrespecting. Malt liquor.
Okay. Yeah, boy, not too often somebody would say one of the side effects of an earthquake would be foam, but there you have it.
Yeah, and and it's still the Orbison Part 2 video is still TBD. I mean,
I would have made it this week had I been able to speak.
You can't rush the creative.
That's right. That's right, Joe. But as I told Vega knows I'm a man of integrity.
That's right.
He knows Part 2 is coming. I am not a liar. I've never been a liar. All the other stuff he named, though, is totally accurate.
You gotta, if you're gonna be political, you gotta point like this and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm pale, frail, and Ned Flanders look-alike. All that stuff's true, but I am not a liar.
Yeah.
So
it comes out. It is when it is. When it is.
That's right.
You can't rush perfection.
That's right.
When the creativeness happens, it happens.
Vega, think of it this way. Think about what happened with the third Boston album. You know how long it took for that third Boston album.
Yes. So, there you go.
It will eventually happen.
It'll happen. There was no timeline on these things.
That's right. So, all righty. More Vega. Sorry, folks. More Vega.
Yeah, right.
Vega complains there's too much chairman. Other people complain there's too much Vega.
I mean, what are you going to do? We can't please them all.
Yeah. So, go to 855.
Although it was called the Chairman Report earlier, so I don't know. I don't know what 855.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
here we go. 50. Oops, not far enough. Here we go. There we are.
Weird ass nigga trying to get a weird ass nigga got a job at that level. Weird ass nigga. Weird ass nigga think he's Scorpion. Bring it.
That masterpiece right there by Miles. Man, that couldn't be more appropriate for this ridiculous nonsense that we do. Weird ass N-word. Yep, there's a lot of weird ass N-words around here. Mike May is a weird ass N-word. That guy is a weird ass N-word. Fear is a weird ass N-word. Shady is a weird ass N-word. Reed Geeb is just an old man who pisses himself on YouTube.
God, what the hell?
Fat Reggie is a weird ass N-word. I could go on and on. Bum, Joe D, Mark Tom, but not Coach. Coach is not a weird ass N-word. Used to be.
Oh, well, of course not Coach. Right?
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, of course not Coach. And welcome, Adam, for jumping on the show. This is
yeah, definitely welcome, Adam. There's usually a couple more of us here.
Yeah,
than there are tonight.
Yeah, we've got only two of us.
Yeah, Vega actually just named them.
Yeah, only two of us today, and it looks like, our boy from Boston might not be in for a little while. He needs an equipment upgrade.
Well, he said a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, so I think he's in on the chat though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was him. Okay. We're hitting the home stretch here. And even though this is not malt liquor related, I feel this needed to be played. This is Joe Skull.
Oh, Joe Skull. Yeah.
And you will appreciate this, Joe. Go to 430.
Okay.
Look at what Joe Skull is drinking.
4:30. All right. Let's see. Why is it giving me a delay with pausing? That's weird. These things, technology has a mind of its own, I swear. Oh, look at that.
Your last drop in there.
In the can. That's a perfect segue.
Folks, that is definitely more delicious, more nutritious, and the same amount of refreshingness, but can't go wrong. And these will probably only be available for another 2 months or so, but dude, nothing crazy about it or anything, but my favorite winter beer, boom. But, you know, accompanied with natty bows and malt liquor, of course, but here we go. My Mountaineers do play. Who the fuck we play tomorrow? Florida? Central Florida? UCF, Central Florida we play, which I'm not sure how good they are this year. I'll have to look. We're 500.
That's basically it, Joe. Wanted to show Joe Skull drinking the Celebration Ale.
Yeah, in the can. Yeah.
And celebrating the Celebration Ale, saying it's one of his favorites, as it is mine.
Yep, absolutely.
I had one before I had the Mexican lager here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, okay, we're going to do something controversial here.
Oh, controversial. Wow.
For our final word, we're going to do something we normally do not do. The chairman's out trolling today.
Oh.
We are going to play a chairman trolling video, which you know, Joe, why we don't play those videos.
We did for a short period, and as things that we normally
For our final word, we will play this one tonight. It's cool to play because there's no personal abuse involved. Actually, I find this pretty damn funny, and I think you will too, Joe. This is from earlier today.
Oh, earlier today. Oh, so
this is brand new.
This is brand new, fresh, breaking news here. This
is from the chairman, and this might possibly be in Alabama. I'm not sure. It's a short. You can just play the whole thing.
The closest thing I have to breaking news music or tone or jingle or anything. It's the closest thing. I play the whole thing. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. So we'll copy and paste, and off we go.
Hopelessness and addiction. That's why Jesus came. The Bible says the Son of Man is came to seek and to save that which was lost.
And the earth is flat. The earth is flat.
It sure is. The earth is flat.
Yep.
It's immovable, stationary with a glass dome above it.
Yes, sir.
That's why Jesus came. The Bible says the Son of Man is came to seek and to save that which was lost.
And the earth is flat.
The earth is flat.
Yep.
It's immovable, stationary with a glass dome above it.
Yes, sir.
I'll give the guy credit. He literally played along with that pretty well. He just we missed the part where he put the snow inside the dome and everything and shake.
That's great.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
And that is it. We are finishing up the swill of this 32-ounce Modelo here.
All right. Well, thank you, Billy D. We appreciate it. Another fine malt liquor report as always. Oh.
We have some. Oh man, we have something special. Maybe next week, maybe the week after, possibly a new regular feature: unsung heroes of the MLBC. People we have never featured before, or we've overlooked, or people who just have been around a long time, but they don't feud with anybody. So yeah, we're going to start showcasing some people we haven't before.
Okay. Yeah, fair. That sounds good to me. Yeah, sounds good to me. And so Bum, with that celebration ale in mind, we know that you make an annual journey, typically road trip, to find celebration ale in the bottle. So would you like to tell us about where you went, why you went, were you able to find it in a bottle? Because it is very difficult to find these days in a bottle, not as easy as the can.
Yeah, so for the fourth straight year, they're doing extremely limited bottling of the Celebration Ale, or now as they call it, Celebration Wet Hop IPA.
Oh, are they?
Or, I'm sorry, Fresh Hop IPA.
So they changed the name.
Yeah, the name, it used to be just Celebration Ale. It's now Celebration Fresh Hop IPA.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah, so last Saturday I took advantage of the off week of the show. The timing was correct that same week. It arrived at the closest place that I know of that carries it, which is the Total Wine and More store in Towson, Maryland. I heard you guys talk about Total Wine for years.
Yeah.
Never visited a store until I went there for the first time in 2021. And oh my God, these stores are great.
They are, man. Yeah.
Yeah, they put the beer stores in PA to shame. So once again, I made my fourth trek there in November to get the celebration in bottles. And we were successful once again. The bottles are the only packaging style that carries a date on them, which is why I continue to go and buy them. So as you see, for the first time in several years, they've actually tweaked the labels a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they officially, it's a name change, really. I mean, it's
still Fresh Hop IPA, but it's just laid out a little differently on the labels, as it is on the neck labels. So, but oh yeah, always one of my favorites every year. I love it. I was drinking it in my official Sierra glassware. I will be drinking another one as soon as I finish this Modelo. And so I'm good. I got my 12-pack. And if I want more, I will buy it in cans. The can design changed this year, too.
Now, it did. By what's
same thing with the fresh hop laid out differently. Yeah.
And in all fairness, it seems like those kind of refreshes are done frequently, really, especially with the beer like that's seasonal. It's not necessarily that they change that beer every season, but it's common for a seasonal like that to come out with some kind of refresh.
Yeah, Sierra seems to kind of update things about once every 5 years or so.
So Nemo says 12 packs here are about $12.
So Nemo, I want to know what you know about Sierra Celebration in bottles as far as their availability in Arizona.
Yeah, he would know.
It was funny last year. There was a guy stocking the shelves with cans in my local area,
Mhm.
and I just decided to see what response I would get. And I asked him, you don't have bottles of this, do you? And he goes, no, they don't make bottles anymore.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, yes, they do. Look at my picture here. And the guy was blown away. He had no idea.
Yeah, well, if they don't have them, if they don't have something in your area, then you'll think they don't make it anymore.
Right.
It's
Right.
like when I when I went to Charlotte and I went to a Costco because I wanted to buy a bottle for my daughter who lives in Charlotte. And and I'm like, hey, where's your tequila at? She says, oh, we don't make tequila. I'm like, the hell you don't. They weren't even aware because they don't sell liquor. They weren't even aware that Costco made liquor. I'm like, oh, please. Yeah, Nemo says I have not seen no 12-pack bottles, only cans.
Now, from what I read,
That would be a 6-pack though, right, Bum? That's not a 12.
No, I bought a 12-pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think they sell 6-packs of bottles anymore. I think the smallest you can buy is a 12.
12,
The
okay.
first year in 2021, I could only buy a case. And since the 3 years since then, it's been available in 12-packs. But I have not looked at the Beer Advocate thread on this, but since I found it, because I was just looking to see, if anybody had caught it in bottles, up until I looked at Total Wine site and saw it was in stock. But somebody mentioned on the thread for this year's bottles, that one of the other places that had been carrying the bottles were the club membership stores like Costco.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
But apparently they aren't carrying them this year. So that leaves Total Wine, and I'm not sure where else you could find them at.
I was about to check.
I'm sure there's other places, but
I'm frantically checking Total Wine website right now. See if
so while you're looking, Joe, I'm gonna grab another one.
they let's see, they're showing the 12-pack that you mentioned, Bum. 12-pack bottles in stock in Goodyear. Yeah, they're showing the 12-pack bottles in stock at Goodyear. Boy, I haven't been to that Goodyear location in quite some time. I'll share the screen here, Nemo, in case Costco only has Sierra Nevada variety pack. Haven't seen 6-pack bottles in a few years. Yeah, I'll share the screen here real quick, and you can tell me what you think of this at Total Wine. And it shows it at Goodyear in stock. Now these things aren't always true. Sometimes it'll show it in stock, and it's actually not. $17.99 12-pack bottles. Shipping beer is not eligible for shipping to Arizona, but you can get it delivered in as fast as 2 hours.
Is that Total Wine?
This is Total Wine's website.
Okay.
Yeah. I've had Total Wine delivery before, and they are pretty good. They're pretty good. I mean, you're going to pay a premium, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's showing $18 for the 12 here in bottles. But sometimes they'll show that they have it locally and they really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could look up, what's that beer from your area that I like, Bum, that I wish was here, but it's not?
Yingling.
Yingling. How do you spell that? Ying.
Yuengling.
There it is. Okay. Traditional lager. It will show. Oh, it's not showing here on the website now. Sometimes it does show that they have it at the website, here, but they really don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, this one's not. Let me see all stores. Yeah. See, when I show all stores, but they really don't have it. El Paso. Yeah, if you're willing to go to El Paso, man, you can get you some. Yeah, you can get you some at El Paso. Yeah, but it's really not available. So, but yeah, you never know. That celebration might be available in the bottles. I need to look that up because if I won't be going to Goodyear, I won't be going in that direction. Let me see if it shows a different location. Nearby stores. Let me see what it. Yeah, it shows in stock in Surprise, Glendale, Phoenix, Tempe would be the one that I'd go to. Tempe shows in stock. Yeah. Huh.
Now, I have no Total Wines in my state because of the way they sell alcohol in PA. Oh, Coach is looking for a link.
Oh, Coach wants a link. Okay.
Yeah.
That I can do.
Link, Joe, link.
I can do that. So here is a link. And we will Coach in here. I'll be right back. I'll be back.
Okay. All right, I'll just babble mindlessly here while Joe is gone. First of all, I'm going to toss out a conspiracy theory. Hopefully Jay Vega is watching because I know Jay Vega is a big conspiracy theorist. I am not a conspiracy person, but Vega, I want you to look into this. Do your homework. The Jay Leno Pittsburgh incident that happened, or 45 minutes outside of Pittsburgh, there's something fishy about that whole thing. Very bizarre. There's been a couple different reported restaurants that he went to. There's been a couple different hillsides he fell down. He says he hit a bunch of rocks. The hillside that would logically lead you to the restaurant nearest to the hotel he was staying at had no rocks. The whole thing stinks. Once again, Vega, this is right up your alley. So I guess Coach has to wait until Joe comes back to let him into the show. But yeah, Vega, look up the Jay Leno thing. The man, his whole right side of his face is black. And he tumbled down a hill and says he hit a bunch of rocks, but he's got no scratches anywhere or cuts. So, okay, Nemo says, yes, Joe's right. Total Wine, bottles in stock. Okay. Oh, can't hear you, Joe.
Yeah. Thanks, Bum.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me get Coach in here. There he is. Hey,
there you go, bud.
One thing I forgot, and I should have had this earlier, but tidy truth be told, 2 hours before we started the show, I felt like I was going to faint. So I wasn't drinking. I was drinking some of Minnesota's finest here. Now that I'm hydrated, I feel better. I was gifted some beers from Grand Canyon Brewery up north in Flagstaff. And this is the Sacred Saguaro Mexican Lager. So also part of the new MLDC, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to brag about, but it is of a Mexican style lager, so we'll be cracking this open right now and having that as well.
Maybe Lone Wolf will make you a member, Joe.
Bum, are you sick right now, Bum?
He is.
I got a raspy voice.
He's getting over it. That's the getting over it part.
Or maybe it's just because you're a Pittsburgh fan. I don't know. Either.
Yeah.
Do you ever, Bum, you ever take zinc? Zinc works pretty good for me, my friend.
Never had zinc.
Yeah, it works good. It works real good. So, did you guys speak about the McRib sauce? Did you guys even talk about that?
No, we have no.
Never got to that yet.
Yeah, get us up to speed. Oh, by the way, Bum, this Mexican lager has a nice brown ale kind of.
Wow, that is a that is one of the that is a dark lager.
Yeah, this is really nice actually. Has that nice caramel, kind of tones to it. Man, it smells wonderful. I better actually get a beer selfie with this one here. No, I was gifted these beers by a friend actually. A friend that knows that I like beer. Took a road trip up northern Arizona, and brought me back some of these. A whole bunch of beers. So very grateful to them as well. Also, the people that placed that brisket order, and they will be traveling out of state, taking New Creation Barbecue with them for Thanksgiving. So yeah, here we go. Salute.
Cheers.
Mm.
Coach got a Boston lager.
You know what, man? This is actually delicious, my friend. I don't know why I haven't had this sooner. I thought it was going to be a nothing special beer. This is actually pretty damn good. Mm.
Anytime Joe drinks the beer and he says, you know it's good.
Yeah, this is actually, I tell you, that's, you guys know brown ales. I know I drink an incredible amount of barrel aged this and barrel aged that. But brown ales, when it gets down to it, are one of my favorite styles.
Me too.
Yeah, me and Bum share that. And they're nothing that you're going to necessarily write home about, but man, when you get a good malty caramel front, malty front brown
Yeah.
ale, they're nice and chilled. Like somewhere in that 40-degree range. They're hard to beat, man. It's just beer. You know what I'm saying?
Remember Newcastle?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't find that shit anywhere, but that stuff was good. I like Newcastle.
You know what? Now that you mention it, Coach, I don't know if I've seen Newcastle for sale lately anywhere.
Yeah.
And that used to be around all the time. I don't think I've seen it.
And that's a good dark brown ale. Obviously, it's from across the pond, but that's good stuff. I like Newcastle. I don't mind it.
Yeah, you can get Newcastle in my area here. Yeah,
it's definitely undercarbonated, which I mean, so is Guinness, but I enjoy a good cold Guinness. So
it's funny. Yeah, no, Alex. I have no idea who Alex is. I haven't had Nemo. I haven't had a brewery. Actually, anybody representing a brewery, whether it be their people that on behalf of them, anybody from a brewery or represent a brewery, give me beer in quite years at this point. It's been years. Deservedly so, because I don't necessarily review beer like I used to. So, but yeah, back in the day. Speaking of brown ale, that is one of them that sent me beer. Yeah, they sent me famously the little mini keg.
Oh yeah.
And then a bunch of other merch. I used to have what did I do with the bottle? Oh, my other one broke, so I put the bottle opener over there in the drawer.
Well, Bum brought up what I was drinking, the Boston Lager, but
Yeah.
if you guys remember, famously about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5, they remastered the original brew. It just never was the same. They should have never touched the stuff. Leave it alone. If it works, it works.
Okay, but here's my question, Coach. I'm now seeing Boston Lager for sale again, like with an updated label. It does not. Does it say? It doesn't say remastered anymore, does it?
No, they got rid of that, but I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell they did, but the old Boston Lager was one of those lagers that was it would satisfy all of us. So if you had a party and you brought 100 people in, and people like beer, it would satisfy 90% of the people there. Now this tastes like watered down malt. It's just shit. So it doesn't say remastered anymore, but it's just not. I don't know what they did. It's just not the same. But I'm telling you, and you guys know this. If you invited 100 people to a party, 90 out of 100 would just be like, "Oh, there's Boston Lager. Yeah, that's great." It was just one of those all around well-rounded beers that everybody enjoys, and it's just not that
No,
beer anymore.
the funny thing about Sam Adams is I always preferred the light when they made it. I preferred the light version of Sam Adams. I preferred it to the regular. It to me it was hands down, and I don't know why they wouldn't bring it back with light beer being what it is now, but it was hands down the best light beer period to me. It was easily by a long shot because I even preferred the light over the original. You know?
I've kind of lost track of Sam Adams over the last like 5 years or so.
Yeah,
and I know the light has come and gone a couple times. I don't know if their light version is part of the lineup now with like a different name. I'm just kind of out of the Sam Adams loop.
The best version of Sam Adams they make, and I'm gonna say it's a second place to what you sent me, Bum and Joe. That Hershey's you sent was goddamn spot on. But Sam Adams every other year brings this chocolate beer out.
Oh, the chocolate Bock, yeah.
Yeah, that's tremendous. That's one of my favorite beers of all time. That's top 3
No,
for me.
I just saw the winter pack, and I don't think the chocolate Bock's in it this year.
Yeah. So they skip every other year, I think it is. And do you remember? I don't know.
Years
Is
are
it
they back
Yingling?
at 2 years? It
What's
was
that, Joe?
to me. It was better when it was every 2 years, and they came
Mhm.
out with it separate in its own in
the big bottle. Yeah,
big bottle. Yeah, it was.
Well, I think Joe Bum sent us some Yinglings Hershey's,
Oh yeah,
and that to me that was
yeah. Those,
that was like dessert in a cup. I was loving that stuff too.
yeah, those were great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately they had full plan, or at least they were putting it on. It was leading to prior to the pandemic, we were supposed to finally have Yingling here in the West, and then the pandemic happened, and poof, it made it as far as Texas. Because every time I go to Texas, I can get Yingling again, but
Yeah.
You get to Texas, and I'll start drinking. Oh my God, what's that popular Texas beer over there?
Shiner.
Scheinbach.
Yeah, I'll start drinking Shiner. Yeah. But I can get Shiner here like crazy too, though. So in all fairness, they infect a Sam Adams light with 6 different types of bacteria, and you identify each one.
My favorite all-time beer is a beer called Honey Brown, and
from Dundee.
Yes. Oh bum. Oh boy, that's a real treat for me. If I can find that, I'll buy up all of it out of the store.
That's Genesee basically. That's
yeah,
Genesee.
but you can't. It's so hard to find now. You can't.
Yeah,
you can't find Honey Brown anymore. They still make it, but you just can't find it. It's hard to find.
I think when I can find it, it's mostly in 24-ounce cans. I think they do make it in 16-ounce cans though, and bottles, but I can't get those. One, getting back to Sam Adams, the one thing that people have been clamoring for years and years and years, and I never understood the appeal. And they finally started doing it, I believe, last year, and they're definitely doing it this year. Is from the variety packs, Coach. You know, the Old Fezziwig, people were begging for Old Fezziwig as a standalone release, and now Sam Adams is doing it in 6-packs and 12-packs and cases. I never got the appeal of that beer. When I would buy their variety winter packs every year, I would drink them, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. Certainly not worthy of its own release, but yeah, now they're doing Old Fezziwig as a standalone release. So
I don't. Coach, what are some of your Thanksgiving plans this year? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Oh,
well, I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we'll just have to keep that a mystery, apparently. Yeah, he might be joining us here again. Here we go.
Yeah, Old Fezziwig. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about. Sorry, gentlemen. To me, the Old Fezziwig was mid. Again, what I can never understand from Sam Adams. Are you guys there? This goddamn phone.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, him and Tom.
We're here, but you're not.
Him and Tom are apparently going to be upgrading. It's a good thing it's Black Friday, you know.
Sorry, gentlemen. So I'm getting a phone call, and that's what's throwing me off the show. Long story short, I can't figure out why Sam Adams would mess with their original anything. Like, if it's perfect, leave it alone, you know. I do like their utopias, but the problem is you're going to pay 40, 50, 60 bucks for a utopia, you know. But yeah, the Old Fezziwig, definitely not worth its own release.
Yeah.
There's so many different beers out there that they make that are so much better. But I just honestly prefer Sam Adams. Leave everything alone. Leave it original. It's good.
But at this point, they're just losing and losing and losing their way, and have not kept up.
Too many owners, right? Like there's been too many buying and selling of Boston Beer Company, right?
Yeah. They forgot the original vision of the company, and they did not keep up. I tried to buy every new Sam Adams beer that they came out with, and I managed to actually do it up until about 5 years ago. And then I said, why am I even doing like how?
Is that on my end? Did I lag right now?
It might have been me.
Oh, okay.
It lagged for about 7 seconds, but we're back.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if that was, maybe it's on my end where I lagged. I don't know.
I have my ongoing issues of my own with my internet.
Well, we just got Google Fiber here in Idaho, but the problem is they want 4 times the amount of pay. They want 4 times the amount that I pay for T-Mobile. I pay $50 a month for my internet, and it runs at about 600. It's pretty fast, you know. But Google Fiber wants a lot more than that.
So I did not realize that they were doing all these other beverages as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So Boston Beer is getting into a lot more. There, it could be like a lot of things, man. The bigger, you know, I just had In-N-Out on Thursday. In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out's another one that's trying to get big. You know, again, against all the wishes of the current owner, there's a board now that wants to get bigger. And as you do, there's always a sacrifice. That In-N-Out was not that great. It was okay, but
you don't mess with what works. So what works for In-N-Out is the menu's so small, you can get things animal style. Their fries are always gonna be trash. The burgers are tremendous. You just leave it alone. If it works, it works. let's not reinvent the wheel here, people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
just leave it alone.
The
And they just
the Nemo brought up a good point earlier. The affordability of a double double is still
yes.
hands down the price for the money. Hell, you can't even get a quarter pounder. I don't feel like it was $6 roughly for a double double. Quarter pounder is, depending on your area, coming in a little higher than that $6. So,
And have you ever had a milkshake from In-N-Out? They're tremendous. They're
oh yeah,
great.
yeah, no, they're milkshakes, they're lemonades. Yeah, it's the
Like just
only thing that really I would say just sucks is the fries.
100%. Yeah, the fries are garbage. The fry, and their fresh cut is the worst part. But they're just straight up trash. They taste like ass. They have no flavor. Like they put salt in it, but they're they're garbage. I don't even get the fries.
I don't. It's the thing to do with In and Out is get anybody else's French fries. If you can get McDonald's fries and the double doubles, you're set, right?
Oh man.
What is Nemo's comment here? I have frustration with Boston Beer now solely for what they did to DFH,
Dogfish Head.
Dogfish Head. Yeah, that, you know what? They will take a Dogfish Head product off the shelf so that they can put a Truly or Twisted Tea SKU there. That's a shame. You know what, man?
Yeah, I will say I do see Dogfish Head less on the shelves than I used to. Much less.
When he sold at first, it was what, a 50% share of Dogfish Head that he made that agreement with Sam with, right? Wasn't or Mike, what's his name? The owner or the owner of Boston Beer, was it Sam?
Jim Coach.
Thank you. So, you know, when I thought it was a 50% deal, I have no idea what those numbers are now. But and it was Sam Migione or what was his name?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. They made a documentary on him. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The owner of Dogfish Head or
Mhm.
previous owner of Dogfish Head. Um, you know, he was doing so many innovative things in his energy that he had for beer. And when he sold it, you were just like, what? You know, like they had such momentum, such
Mhm.
and look what's happened since this, if even if you don't want to call it a buyout, the merger, if you will, it's been god awful for Dogfish Head, man. They're limited to now what, 2 3 beers, 4 beers,
60-minute, 90-minute
Yep.
sequence. I'm not
Well, and
sure.
I was just going to say that at that time, nobody could make a 60, 90-minute IPA. And
Yeah.
that's how they revolutionized the industry. And it tastes amazing. It was good beer. Like, what the hell? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. You want $50 million? No problem. But come on, don't sell us short because you need $50 million. Like, just keep making it. Just keep making the damn beer.
Sounds like it sounds like Boston Beer. From Nemo's comment, it sounds like Boston Beer is now big beer. What was that category that they had Boston Beer in? Do you remember, Bum? Remember they had come out with their own kind of mid category. They weren't quite
macro,
but they weren't
Craft.
micro. They weren't. Yeah, they're still craft, but they weren't quite that micro brewery anymore. There was this mid category. They're no longer that. It sounds like they're owning Twisted Tea and all these other adult beverages, if you will. And now, like Nemo says, if they do get, like he said in this comment right here, if they get 15 shelf spaces in a grocery store, they make beer the last priority. Why? Because Twisted Tea, you've got these carbonated waters, whatever in the hell they're doing, these alcoholic waters and all this other stuff. You know, beer is not the the priority of big beer. Craft beer is a different ballgame. Big beer, right? Big corporation beer is beer by name only. Sounds like.
Yeah, well, Sam Adams used to be, in my opinion, a craft microbrew. But now they're definitely macro. They're a macro brew. They
Yeah,
just are
they're big beer nowadays. It sounds like, right?
100%. But they sacrifice so much to get that, and it's like, it's just fucking sad. It's just sad because it's
Yeah.
not the same thing that we love and enjoy. Like
You know what this reminds me of now that I'm down to the last of this Mexican lager from Grand Canyon, the Sacred Cigarro. Um, it reminds me a little bit of you might even know what I'm going to say. Bud American Ale. That Bud American Ale was freaking solid, man. That when Budweiser came out with that American Ale, God damn, it was so good. It was good. And then they had the big buyout, which was the first of its kind, I feel like, at the time. And Budweiser's never been the same since, right? But I kind of wish they would try that again, right? Just give it another go. Make an all American craft beer again. I don't know that any of the big boys has done that. Any of the big breweries has done it since. It was a huge deal when Budweiser made that beer. You know, it was for them to, and then for them to coordinate all American ingredients and make an all American beer, only available in America for a freaking brewery as big as Budweiser. Are you kidding me? It was forget about it. And then I think it was only on the market for 2 months before InBev hit. You know, it was still a huge fan, as you can tell. I, as a matter of a fact, still have my coupon for, if you guys remember, I did it live on air when that Bud American Ale busted open on me live on air. Those were the early days of this show. And they sent me complimentary coupons to buy 6 packs of Bud American Ale. I called the customer service right there. And there it is, folks, for those that don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, because it was only.
Damn, Joe, the way you had that in front of you and just was able to produce it, I thought I was watching myself.
Hey, bum, I can't do that that often, but I could do it with that. Yeah. And you know what? I didn't even turn to the side. That was all looking.
I saw that.
Yeah, show us the rabbit in the hat.
Look. I don't even think you looked. I don't even think your eyes moved. You just reached.
Yeah, I have that nearby. Yeah, that's you know what, I have that nearby, and you know what else I have, and no one would know this, but this is the first dollar I made from the YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
In the early days. Now, I didn't get actual dollars from Google, but in the early days when I used to get an actual physical check from Google, I would go to the credit union and cash the check, and they would be like, is this a real check? Because people barely knew about Google at the time.
Yeah.
So for me to show up with a check from this virtual thing was like, there was a lot of explaining to do, Lucy. Like, I remember the first couple of times even having to talk to the manager of the credit union for him to even okay the cashing of it, even though I had the account for years at that point. Anyway, I kept one of the dollar bills. That's one of the dollars from the early days, from the first check.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I keep that and that coupon that I never cashed because I figured, you know what, that complimentary coupon is something to remember, right? It's that beer is gone now, long gone. Budweiser actually, as a company, is kind of long since gone. Since is there a date on this? That would be kind of cool if there was a date. I bet you there is an expiration.
I was gonna say it probably never expires.
You know what? I haven't checked. I gotta get the Raiders on here, kids.
Well, I wish I had mine. I broke my glasses.
Yeah. Expires 3/31/2010. So
What? So you're only 14 years late. That's not bad.
yeah, not too bad, right? The offer was good. So this offer is good in Alaska. So I could go to Alaska, Arizona, Colorado, DC, meaning Washington, Delaware, Hawaii, Iowa, Mississippi, Montana. That sounds like something that the UK malt liquor chairman would say. Mississippi, 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 Mississippi.
How do you spell Mississippi?
Yeah, like that. And Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, which is where I used to live when I claimed this. North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Dakota, South Carolina, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and Wyoming only. Only those places. Yeah, pretty cool. And they sent the coupon out of Del Rio, Texas. Has anybody been to Del Rio, Texas? You ever heard of Del Rio, Texas? I have been to Del Rio, Texas a bunch of times driving truck. Del Rio, Texas. Not a lot of people hear about Del Rio, Texas. Yeah, I have been there a bunch driving trucks. Yeah. That's it. That's interesting that company, because that's how those things worked, right? When I got sent beer by breweries, it wasn't actually from the brewery; it was through their people, the agency that they would hire, the publicity agency that they would hire. They would get in touch with me. That agency represented, let's say 4 or 5 or whatever different breweries, and so that was my in to getting these different beers. Right? You'd hear from their people, and but if you were fortunate enough to hear directly from the brewery, those are the cats that would get typically the merch. I didn't get a lot of merch because I was getting it from the third party, if you will, right? Second party, whatever. So I didn't get a lot of merch. But I could do a bum. I've got that brown ale mini keg always right here off my I wouldn't take me 5 seconds to get it. I'm looking at it right now. I always have that mini keg up there. Was it me and Mark that drank that? No, it might have been. Maybe it was. That might have been the first time that Mark met up with me, him and the boss at the house there in Albuquerque. That might have been. Was it that one? I got sent that one. Heineken sent me one. Man, those were the days, huh? Those were the days, man. That's kind of fun. Reliving that. But anyway, this kind of tasted like that. Kind of. Not exactly, but brought back memories. All right, kids. We're out of here till next Saturday, man. And we can talk about what you actually ate. What's your favorite thing to eat, Coach, for Thanksgiving, man? What are you going for first?
McRib. And then I'm going to buy a gallon for $20.
Oh,
that's the going rate for a gallon of McRib sauce. I don't even think the chairman knows that, but yeah, we'll
please
talk about that.
tell us about the sauce, man. Please tell us about the sauce.
I just saw it online. I didn't believe it. I thought it was a joke, and I sent it to you guys, and it's a real thing. So I think you could buy. I want to say, yeah, it's a gallon for $19.99. It's McRib sauce. I mean, even if you don't like McRib sauce, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you purchase that?
Yeah, I'm gonna let me see.
I mean, Bum, would you buy it? Definitely.
I would consider buying it.
Sure. Why? And it's got a Merry Christmas theme label, like the whole like. I don't think they're ever going to sell McRib sauce again. So if you can get your hands on it, Why wouldn't you? I'm going to.
It is. I feel like the McRib sauce is the same thing as their regular barbecue sauce that they offer for the McNuggets.
No, absolutely not. The little cups you get, those little cups of barbecue, that's definitely thicker. And it's got, yep, there you go. There you go. There it is.
On November 20th, McDonald's announced that the McRib will be returning to participating restaurants starting December 3rd for a limited time. In addition to the return of the polarizing die-cast sandwich, the Golden Arches is dropping a whole lot of McRib sauce, a half-gallon jug of tangy sandwich sauce that folks can use on whatever they wish.
Oh, man. The chairman's horny. He's going to pour that all over his head. He's going to douse himself in that shit. Watch.
Like Coach said, so getting down here to this paragraph, the McRib will be available to order in the McDonald's app, in restaurant and drive-through, and customers can buy a whole lot of McRib sauce for $20 online only at whole lot of McRibsauce.com starting November 25th. Wow, so that's in 2 days. 10 a.m. Eastern while supplies. I gotta admit, you know what? Because the barbecue sauce, and you guys know that I have a barbecue side hustle for Christ's sake. So the barbecue sauce from McDonald's is actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's actually just the little packets that you get, the little tubs, packets, whatever you want to call them, for the McNuggets or whatever else you want to use it on. It has a nice tanginess to it. It's actually pretty damn good.
I agree.
I have secretly served it with some of my barbecue, and people have, I have secretly done it, and it just to see, and swear to God, people have loved it, and not knowing that it was the McDonald's barbecue sauce.
So can we take a vote? Because I can tell you right now, I'm going to buy it. Joe, what about you? Bum, what about you? I'm going to buy it.
A half gallon. I mean, I got to buy it.
Yeah.
Bum, for $20, I'll buy it.
I probably won't, just based on the amount of barbecue that I eat.
Okay. Well, guess what you're getting for Christmas, Bum? Guess what Bum's getting for Christmas? A whole damn tub of it.
I would bet, Coach, that's going to be hard to get.
I think so. I think you're right.
I would bet that that's going to be like, you're going to have to be online ordering that son of a gun. Watch, look at here. I'll share the screen right now. Here's the website. You've got 1 day, 12 hours, 42 minutes, and 50 seconds. Look at that.
Oh, man.
This thing, they are amping this sucker up. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be, you know what? Now that you mention it, this is one of those things where it's going to be hard to get, man. It's going to be hard to get. Look at, they've got it where you can add it to your calendar. You get notified the second it goes on sale. So is this going to be picked up at McDonald's? I wonder if you could just go there now and just be like, yo, ask the manager for a gallon jug of their sauce. Give me all of it, baby.
I don't think so. I think you have to go to that website and then they'll ship it to your house, because there's no way you can just go in the store and get it. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how this is going to work.
I mean, they currently have gallon jugs of it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's for store use, though.
Yeah, for store. Well, I mean, everything's for sale. Everything.
Except that beer glass you wanted one time.
Yeah, true. Well, I offered to pay for it. The problem with the beer glass.
Wait a minute. Did it still go home with you?
The problem with a beer glass is, while I'm holding said glass and I'm offering to pay for it, you should take me up on it. Because possession is what, kids?
9/10 of the law. So that beer glass went home with you, didn't it?
I don't know. All I know is it got lost somewhere. and I happened to see a beer glass walking down the street, and I picked it up. You know, it asked for a ride.
Oh man, Bum, how great
Oh,
is Joe?
let
Is
it
this
in.
for sale? No, sir, it's not for sale. Well, guess what, people?
I
This is going.
Hey, that's me offering. If you right, look, I am holding this glass. I offered, right?
I guess.
You don't take me up
Woo.
on the offer.
I've been there. I've kind of done the same thing, not with glassware, but with other things. I am offering you money for this.
You should take me up on it.
What the hell does that mean? You guys are crazy. Like,
I've done it too. I think I'm being a stand-up person
Yeah.
because I could just steal it.
Yeah.
But
you guys did anyway.
What? No. Well, I offered. I had full intention on paying for this item.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. You
yeah,
guys are making
I'm
me
actually
laugh.
with Joe on this one. Yeah, I've done it too.
And I've had people tell me I'm not sure that we sell those. Well, that's not the correct answer.
Oh, you guys are killing me right now, man. Oh, so
Hey.
Joe's just like, check this out. I'm gonna go this way, you're gonna go that way, and guess where this beer's going with? It's going with me. This beer glass is going home with Daddy.
Well,
Like,
look,
you guys
look,
are crazy.
look. It's one of them deals, right? You're like, look. Look.
It's not one of them deals. That's not how that works, gentlemen.
If I'm
That's
telling you, hey man, how much for the glass? Oh, the beer's $5. Oh, yeah, the beer, yeah, but the glass, the glass, son, the glass. I like the glass. I want the glass.
Oh man.
If the next answer isn't a number, you lost the glass, kid.
You guys are crazy, dude.
You lost
This is
the glass.
making me laugh so hard. I don't even know why this is so
I mean,
funny.
that's the way it's automatic, son. Like,
no.
That's me telling you. That's me telling you. Got to read tea leaves. That's me telling you. I've got the glass, son. Glass.
God damn, dude.
Right,
Coach.
Yeah.
In 1989 at the Pirates game, they were giving away Andy Van Slyke life-size growth posters. Do you remember those?
I do. I remember Andy Van Slyke too. That's funny you say that.
Growth charts.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted one of those. I was 24 years old. It was for, I think it was for like 15 and under. That was the last time I shaved my facial hair. I shaved off my mustache. I was 24. I tried to pass for 15.
Oh my God.
Did you get one? Did you at least
No,
get one?
yeah, I got one, but they wouldn't give me one. So they wouldn't give me one when I went through the gate, and I was like, I'm 15, and they were like, no, you're not. Well, Coach disappeared again.
Yeah, he's still there. He just disappeared. I like this comment. Jody could sell cancer.
So anyway, I want Coach to come back to hear the rest of the story.
Yeah, he's still present. He's probably listening. He just,
No, I want his reactions.
Well, he was laughing so hard he sharded a little bit, and so he had to kind of.
Well, we want that on camera too.
We do. Well, oh, wait. Here we might have someone back with us again. Here we go. Oh, now we have two
non-existent coaches.
Yeah. We have two people formerly known as Coach. Yeah. This is now okay. I mean, you're welcome to tell me the story, Boom.
Well, I wish Coach was here, but
oh, okay. We might have someone known as Coach here. Here we go.
okay.
Okay, so Bum, so you didn't get one. You weren't 15. Well, how did you get one?
Well, after I was denied a growth poster, I waited till the right moment, and they were obviously giving these away at the gate. So these things are, tall posters. So they had them rolled up in tall boxes. So I said, the hell with the game. I don't even care about the game. I'm just going to wait for the right moment to strike. And so I just snuck up when none of them were paying attention. And I went up when they all had their heads turned, and I dipped my fingers down into the box and came up with 3 of them, extracted them from out of the box, and just went running off. So I got my growth posters.
It's gentlemen, that's the way this works. So next time I'm in a bank, I'm like, you know what? There's kind of a lot of money back there, and I want that. So unless
Well,
unless
if
you want
to pay for it, if you're going to pay for the money,
well, we all pay for the money, but
we all pay for the money, right? Okay, so there's a place I go that will give me $2 bills, and I pay for their $2 bills. They give me $2 bills. I'm like, hey, do you have $2 bills? Or yeah, I have $2 bills. How many you want? I says, well, here's some money. Give me this many. Here's this many. I buy the bills. I buy so that
if you guys ever watch the news and you see a fat guy running out of the bank, and the fat guy's saying, "Bum and Joe did it," yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
But
if I'm in an establishment that serves nice drinks in glassware that I appreciate and I offer to pay for it, you should just take me up on. Just give me a number.
That logic is flawed.
Now I would obviously never steal merchandise from a store, but things that are giveaways or things that did not cost that establishment anything, I've stolen multiple poster-sized leaves from bars where I offered money and they wouldn't give them to me. So I later on, well, it found its way out of the building with me.
Nemo wants to know, is a place with $2 bills a strip club? Well, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And I'm only there for the lunch special.
He's gonna go get the growth chart. I'm excited.
No,
the Andy Vance like growth charts.
I don't have the growth chart, but I do have something for the 1987 Pirates here.
Oh, nice. Nice. I like it. Yeah, a little round of applause. Yeah, let's make Bum a little bigger so we can see that real good. Yeah, there we go.
A lot of nice memorabilia there.
Yeah, heck yeah, I like it.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I like it.
So
yeah.
Joe, so you offered the money, they said no. So said item, not only does it cost you, it became free after that. It became free.
No, not free, included. Included. I did buy beer.
I don't know why that makes my ass laugh so hard. You guys are nuts. I love it.
I did buy beer. Now they didn't say that it didn't include a glass. You know how when you look for something online, like you're on Amazon, right? And you're looking for whatever it might be, right? You're shopping for a TV stand on Amazon, right? And you're looking at the TV stand, right? Media center, whatever you want to call it. And they show a TV in there and they have in little letters below it, does not include TV, right? You're only getting the TV stand, the media center, right? There's no disclaimer when I buy the beer that it doesn't include the glass. I'm offering to give you extra money for the glass, the way I look at it.
You guys are crazy, man.
No disclaimer. Right?
No,
So-
it's something that's not hurting these places financially.
Yeah.
It's not
Like
helping them. And number
There's
two,
some
after you
amount
say,
of-
hey, I'm going to buy this glass, and they say no,
In
what
a
the
lot
hell
of
do they
cases,
think happens to the glass?
well, in a lot of cases, they allow for breakage anyway. They break
Okay, fair
more
enough. Fair enough.
glasses than I'm offering to pay for one. Right? You're gonna after setting this down on a bar, they pick it up, turn around, and drop it anyway. So why deny me to give you money for it, right?
And 5 years from now, those glasses are going to get worn out at that place anyway, and they're going to pitch them.
Yeah, that you go through a certain amount of glassware anyway. Okay. I know somebody through somebody that went to a White House dinner, right? Now,
Bullshit. Really?
yes. And so at said dinner, when you get an invitation, and mind you, you pay your whole way to go, right? So you go to the big house and have some din din. You think you ain't walking away with a souvenir?
That's ballsy. There's Secret Service, there's cameras. That's really ballsy. I pulled off a lot of stunts in my life, but even for me, yeah, that's ballsy. I don't know that I could pull that one off.
I don't know, and I have not named any names and will not name any, but I laid my eyes on a White House fork before, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I've done some crazy stuff, gentlemen, but that would probably be my limit with the cameras, the Secret Service. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. Not for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but he says Joe D steals the bottles of condiments when he goes out to eat. You know what? I ask for, and they'll give them to you. That's what's hilarious. Yeah, here. How much you want? Yeah.
I don't know, Bum. Be honest. Would you steal from the White House if you had a chance?
In that case, not for fear of getting busted. I don't think from there like silverware would to me that I would feel the need to own it.
Right.
For like a souvenir, maybe not.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe the White House doesn't mean shit to me, but yeah, I don't know.
You know, fork. There's no geotag or nothing on it.
So I've been to the White House. I don't know about you guys, but I've been out there with the big metal pylons and the fence and all that. I've been to the White House. I've never been inside the White House.
I've not.
But yeah, I've been to the White House twice, but I've never been invited in, or I don't even know what that looks like. But yeah, I that's more balls than I have. I'll tell you guys that. I don't have that.
Yeah, that's stone, son. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That does. Yeah. All I know. Yeah. Yeah. Laid eyes on a fork.
Hey, that's cool. I would definitely check that out. That's cool.
Now, you might remember that when Obama was serving and he had his chef make, what was it? It was 2 different kinds of craft beer in the White House. I was dying to get my hands on some of that. It purely for the souvenir. I had no idea what the beer tasted like, if it was going to be good. I heard it was decent, but I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want an official White House beer? You know.
Now, if I could have smuggled a beer out, yeah, that's different. I would have done everything I can. And I've seen those documentaries where Obama's drinking those craft beers, and man, God, he makes it look good. I don't know if they're that good, like you said, but oh my God, I definitely chug one of those bad boys.
Oh, Nemo says he had it. Oh,
the White House beer?
That's what he says. I had the White House beer. They home brewed it there. It was not very good. I didn't care. I didn't care. I wanted I mean, come on, bum. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate. As many stupid beer bottles as I got, I don't have as many as bum, but to have one of those, come on.
Oh yeah, sure. That I would want because it's something I'm interested in, not like a fork.
But it's not the fork, it's the fact of where the fork came from, you know? I might be good, tell you the truth, with just the invitation from the White House. I actually currently in my possession have just an invitation from Budweiser to get some, and I'm kind of good with this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the president has his own beer maker, his own brewmaster right there with him, and he brews it to the specifications the president likes. Who the hell would not want to try that? I would love to try that.
Does the current do they don't still make a presidential beer, right?
I don't. It's funny you say Obama because that's the last time I saw it.
Yeah, that's the last time I saw it.
Me
The
too.
one I had was at a tasting in Virginia. It was similar to Fat Tire. Fat Tire! Good God. When's the last time we said Fat Tire on here, man?
Yeah.
When's the last time we said Fat Tire?
Who brews that? New Belgium, right? New
Yeah.
Belgium. Yeah, I mean,
And
Fat Tire's whatever.
nobody cares about New Belgium beers anymore other than the Voodoo Ranger series.
Mm-hmm.
God almighty.
I had a Voodoo Ranger yesterday, and they do a variation now. They do this fruit pour, all that shit. But yeah, the Voodoo Ranger took off. But
Yeah, all the other New Belgium beers are like forgotten almost.
Yeah,
man, I honestly cannot recall the last time I had a Fat Tire.
Yeah.
Man, Fat Tire used to be one of those beers that you would have at least a few times a year.
Well, and they had something else too. What was it called? 1492 or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
You're gonna force me to look up New Belgium.
It was similar to Blue Moon with the orange. It was like 1492 or something. I can't remember the name of it. Whatever it was, but
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's a thing of the past. But I guess Joe's right. Like we don't talk about Fat Tire anymore.
No, we don't. Man, Fat Tire is long forgotten. And I love I use their glass all the time. I I have that New Belgium Brewing glass, and I was proud to get it. Now that I'm on their website, yeah, they've got their holiday beer on here. Let me share the screen with you so you can see that. Oh, well, it switched on me.
See, and that doesn't even look right in the can. The bottle looks great. That can looks like what the hell? What's going on there?
Super. You know what? Okay. This is kind of getting to what Nemo was talking about earlier. And in all fairness to them, this is what corporations are doing these. Here it is. Flavors of cranberry and spice, their holiday ale. Their holiday ale and everything nice. So flavors of cranberry and spice and everything nice. 7.5% ABV. But see these fruity drinks here, the Voodoo Ranger, you got Fruit Force and Tropic Force. This is what I see in the store. And they're fat. Look how watered down this is. Look how this is what corporate is doing to stuff.
But they're doing that beer no justice because you need to put it next to a beer bottle because that's one of those beers where it's it's snowing outside and you want an ice cold beer. That's where you go. The Fat Tire was that kind of beer. When you put it in a white can and you make it look like that, you can't. That's not marketability. It just looks like shit.
Here you go. This is where they're going with these hard charged tea. Look at this Voodoo Ranger. See this logo. Now you guys tell me this labeling, okay, that they went to with the Voodoo Ranger washes it down. It gives it more of this tea feel, this hard tea, these hard beverages, these anything but beer type beverages. That's what this does to me. It makes me not even look at it because I don't take it seriously anymore.
Exactly. You hit it right in the head. Yeah, I don't want that. I want the old labeling. I don't want any of that.
Yeah, this to me,
It's garbage.
yeah, to me this feels like this, like hard charge tea lemon, hard charge tea peach, raz, pop, half and half.
You put a fat tire next to a big beer and you have a little snowy background. That makes me feel good. I want to buy that because I can relate to that. I can't relate to this weird shit.
Hey,
If that even makes sense.
here's their bourbon barrel version. I like this glass. I got him it with the long stem. That's kind of nice. Damn it, I want one of those glasses.
It looks like a wine glass.
Yeah, I like that glass. Damn it, I'm gonna need one of those glasses.
Well, we can go to a restaurant and
You know what? You know what? I've gone as far several times to call these places and ask how I can get one of these, and sometimes they literally only make a few for the ad, and that's it, and they really don't sell them. I've called. You won't. You don't. Bum can relate to this because I feel like he might go this far, but I've contacted McDonald's trying to get a hold of some of the mugs and some of the glassware that McDonald's shows. Trying to get a hold of some of that stuff. And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, well, who's the agency? Who did you hire for the ad so I can call them? And try to get a hold. Bum is.
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't done it for that specific thing, but oh yeah, I have made phone calls. I've made many phone calls to people who are like, "Who the hell are you? And why are you contacting us?"
well, I'll give Joe this. It said Oak Spire, so it honestly looks like a sniffer on top of a big wine glass. So I'll give him that. But I think that's pretty unique to that product. That might be really hard to find because I've never seen such a thing.
Yeah, see 805. Yeah, Nemo's really going off on this stuff because he's in that business. So these got to be pet peeves, right? When you like beer, you're in the beer industry and you're seeing this happening to beer. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Everything's going to these flavored waters and hard teas and a hard this and a hard that, these sweet adjunct beverages, right?
Well, what's Bum drinking? Bum, what the hell's that?
He's drinking another celebration.
Oh, so yeah. See, there you go. There's nothing wrong with Sierra Nevada. They do it right. They always do it right. That's a great company.
Okay, but other than celebration, do you have Bigfoot still? Well, he does. He buys.
They have the narwhal. They have narwhal, which is not bad.
Yeah, they do, but I don't know.
Oh no, I buy narwhal every year. Their thing, and I hate to make the comparison, but kind of similar to the Voodoo Ranger series. Sierra's thing kind of now is the little thing series, like hazy little thing, sour little thing.
Okay, yeah.
Hoppy little thing. They have that series of Sierra Nevada, which seems to be selling. That they're really pushing those.
But they didn't sell out like Lagunitas. Remember Lagunitas? They sold out.
No, Sierra's still independent.
Yeah.
I think this comment gets to your point, Bum. That's why you see breweries making 20 variants of one beer, like the Little Thing series from Sierra, right?
Yeah, there you go.
All Day series from Founders, or the Hearted series from Bell's. Yeah, they're going to have a ton of variants, even if they're not beer, right? They'll go up like we just saw from New Belgium, right? Some of those variants of the Ranger weren't even beer; they're tea. or what they call tea. They're not even tea.
Right.
Speaking of that topic and your little sub-series of brands, boy, do I miss the Victory at Sea from Ballast Point.
Oh, don't even talk to me about that. That was brewed in my hometown of San Diego, bum. That was by far my favorite. Not to hijack the show here, but don't even get me started. And they made variances of that. Victory at Sea was one of those beers that was 10. It was 11 out of 10. Those things were amazing. Oh my God.
Coach,
Speaking
peppermint,
of
peanut butter cup.
Don't get me started. Yeah. Oh, Victory at Sea.
here you go, Heartland Brewing. He's saying, David's saying, I've been getting this Japanese lager lately from Heartland Brewing out of San Diego.
Ballast Point, as you guys know, that's just an A plus. Oh man. Oh Jesus.
Monkey series from Victory, 420 series from Sweetwater. There's a ton of them. Yeah. Sweetwater's another one, right? As Sweetwater branched out of Atlanta, out of Georgia, boom.
Bum just brought up the girl that got away. Remember the girl that got away? Bum just brought her up. Like, oh man.
We had her briefly.
I don't care. As brief it was.
We had her, and we didn't know what a good thing we had with her.
Oh, buddy, that was. I'm not gonna lie, Bum. That was probably the best beer I've ever had. Victory at Sea is just, yeah.
God Almighty, her peanut butter taste.
I'm gonna send you guys pictures after the show of me at that brewery.
Nemo says Ballast Point in Little Italy in San Diego is still cranking.
Okay, I'm glad they're still around, but the glory days of me getting their stuff, like in Bombers, long gone.
Yeah, that was and those are I used to enjoy talking to Earth about because Earth was our go-to. He had all the variants that you could have. He was in the region, so he would have them. The variants that were only available on tap. Those are gold, Jerry. That's gold.
Well, and Joe, they would mask 8, 9, 10, 11, 12%. You didn't even know what the percent was because it tastes that good.
Yeah.
So you could be drinking 11% beer and you're like, damn, this is kind of nice. I'm like, yeah,
it was funny how many variants they had. Speaking of 20 variants or something. And at the worst, they were just good. At their worst, they were good because all of them were just so damn good. Now, speaking of, we do have a Black Friday between now and the next show. Anybody getting a Black Friday-ish beer, even if it's not Bourbon County, I'm not just saying Bourbon County, but there's many, many other beers that are in your local region, I'm sure, that are releasing on Black Friday.
I said this last year, the breweries in my area don't, to the best of my knowledge, don't seem to do that type of thing around here.
Mm-hmm. Some of the local breweries only are releasing one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In a super limited supply as well. And some of them are hit or miss. I've had them over the years now. Some of the local ones, fortunately, you don't have to stand in line for. You can just pretty much as soon as they open or whenever you decide to go by, pick some up because they're usually pricey and not usually those aren't going to sell in super fast quantity. They're only for a select clientele of that brewery, if you will, that's willing to spend that kind of money on those beers, like myself. But I typically will pick up Tombstones, Four Peaks, and some others that brew theirs.
Santan.
Santan, I think, does have one. Yeah. Some also have spirits that are available Black Friday as well. A lot of whiskeys and tequilas going around right now, man. I mean, some stuff that sounds phenomenal. If you have a chance to get a coffee flavored tequila, you're welcome.
A coffee flavored tequila.
Oh, I'm telling you, man.
Isn't that what you gave me and Mandy's dad?
Yes, I did.
Oh, bum. I'll tell you right now, that stuff was, and apparently you can only get it in Mexico, bum. I'm telling you right now.
With that particular brand, but
Oh, dude.
there's some available here because Rod J. was
No,
the first one I knew they had one. Rod J.
that stuff was next level. That I was like, what? Even Paul's like, that's not tequila. I said, that's sure shit. Look at the bottle. That's tequila. Look at the bottle.
Yeah.
And he goes, can I have another one? I said, well, yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Ask Joe. I don't know. That's hard to find stuff. But yeah, that was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. That was A plus plus plus. That was good stuff.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Yeah, but there are some available, different brands, of course. I mean, there's many different kinds of tequila, you know. But if you can find a coffee flavored one, oy. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if it has caffeine in it. Not sure. I'm not necessarily asking those questions while downing a shot. Those aren't my kind of questions, I have to admit.
No, and again, I can't thank you enough. And we got a little care package coming your way, finally, with coffee and other stuff. But bum, this stuff that Joe had, oh my god, it's like so smooth, so sweet, but so perfect. And you look at the bottle, and it sure shit is tequila. That's tequila.
And
But
the
it's
almond
just,
flavor, there's an almond. I have an almond flavor one as well.
yeah. Oh man, that was. I can't thank you enough, Joe. But yeah, that was good stuff. I've never had stuff like that, and whoo, it's dangerous. It's dangerous, Joe. Is it not dangerous? That's very dangerous
I
because.
don't care if you like tequila or not. You're drinking
Yeah.
this. I promise
Oh
you.
man.
Because you just don't taste tequila. It is not. Right, Coach. You 100% do not taste tequila.
It tastes like a mild espresso with hints of dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and yeah, it's just you'd never suspect. But I could tell you right now, that bottle would get me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Man.
We sip on that sucker lightly, trust me, because that's all I've got. You know what I'm saying? So occasions like that, like you come over or some, company comes over, and then I try to, hey, let's have a shot of this, man. You have to try it. It's great, but yeah, phenomenal stuff. Anyway, have a good Thanksgiving, gentlemen. Be safe out there. We'll see you next week. And we'll see who shows up, man. Peace out.
Happy Thanksgiving. See you next Saturday.